Where to find these business owners? All right, so there's you, and now you got to find these people that you could potentially sell to. The biggest thing people always decide doing is they're gonna go ahead and send a bunch of emails. They're gonna start doing cold calling, which I'm not gonna say don't do, but do understand that these are marketing methods that require a lot of effort, a lot of time, with very little success rates. I mean, in fact, that's why you see people doing 10,000 cold calls a month. Do you want to do that? I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that. Or sending maybe 100,000 emails a month. That is insane numbers, and that running that entire operation just takes a lot of time, and it's not something I would recommend. So what I recommend first, forget the cold email blast, forget the cold LinkedIn DM, forget everything else. Attack your personal network. Look for your local barber. You probably get a haircut unless you're bald. A dentist. I hope you get your teeth cleaned. Most dentists don't have chatbots on their website, right? Or their website as is probably garbage. Barbers, a lot of them still take on calls manually. You can add, giving them a voice AI agent that can take on the calls for them and book appointments for them. It will take you maximum 2 days to make. You have the building skills. Also, barbers usually have bad websites. Most barbers just use like Wix or Squarespace or these very low-end website builders to build pretty basic sites. Claude Code, add a UI UX path skill, and you can now have sites that you make with just 2 prompts that are stellar, high converting, and look extremely modern. And most barbers who don't know what Claude Code is even will be astounded by what you created, and they'll be more than willing to pay you a lot of money for it. So, and here's an example. Tessa, before, when she first came in without knowing anything about systems and all that, she was just a full stack software engineer located in Chicago, and she worked for a performance marketing company in New York. And again, she had the building experience. She's literally a full stack software engineer, but she wasn't able to get clients. After proper systems and the Sauna framework, which helps you turn cold leads into super hot leads, she closed a revenue share partnership with a custom web development company. She utilized targeted cold outreach to find qualified prospects. She landed 33% rev share deals. She landed $500 per placement and $150 base fee deals. Again, all because she followed a system. And to do this, you have to have a proper identity shift. See, right now what you think this all is, right, is you get a personal portfolio, you get 1K followers, perfect your cold outreach, you learn the right tech stack, wait until the offer is perfect, and that's where you're going to be able to get your first client. That's what you're thinking right now. But that limiting belief, that wrong belief, to be honest, needs to be changed. Because right now, you are embodying someone who doesn't understand the AI space. But this entire video thus far has been helping you break down this belief and understand the proper way to get that first client. Because right now you're capable, but you're stuck. See, the main difference is not skill, but the system, right? You don't need more skills, you just need a system. What it actually looks like, you find one business with a specific pain, describe what you can fix, you get on a one-on-one call, like a sales call is what you would call it, you close them, and you repeat with the proof you have. That first call might suck a little bit because your first call, you don't have any proof to go by because you have no prior clients. So on that first call, what you can do is you can show off some of the AI products you built already, some AI automation projects maybe that you've just built to practice your Claude Code skills, or you just have Claude Code just one shot in dashboard and present that to the client. And this will give you proof to the client that you at least know how to build. And then when you get that first client, you close that first client, you deliver, then your second client, you can show them your first client. Then your third client, you can show them your first 2 clients. And then it'll be way easier to close them on a call. And you want to target, a founder with a business, obviously, right? So one system, you apply the system once and you learn it, you do it, and you run it back and forth again and again and again. You get that one client, and that proof would change everything after.